పార్లమెంట్లో వైసీపీ ఎంపీలు ఆందోళనకు దిగారు. పోలవరం ప్రత్యేక హోదా, విశాఖ స్టీల్ ప్లాంట్ పై చర్చకు వరుసగా మూడో రోజు నోటీసులు ఇచ్చిన వైసీపీ ఉభయ సభల్లో ఆందోళనకు దిగారు. నినాదాలతో హోరెత్తించారు. ఇక లోక్సభలో కృష్ణా జలాల వివాదాన్ని ప్రస్తావించిన ఎంపీ అవినాష్ రెడ్డి తెలంగాణ అక్రమ ప్రాజెక్టులు కడుతోందన్నారు. కేంద్ర జలశక్తి రిలీజ్ చేసిన గెజిట్ ను కూడా ఎంపీ అవినాష్ రెడ్డి ప్రస్తావించారు. ఎంపీ అవినాష్ రెడ్డి ప్రశ్నకు సమాధానం ఇచ్చిన కేంద్ర జలశక్తి మంత్రి గజేంద్ర సింగ్ షెకావత్ ఇరు రాష్ట్రాల ప్రయోజనాలు కాపాడేందుకే గెజిట్ విడుదల చేసినట్లు తెలిపారు.
इंसिडेंटल टू इरिगेशन एंड ड्रिंकिंग वाटर रिक्वायरमेंट, जब इरिगेशन और ड्रिंकिंग वाटर के लिए पानी की आवश्यकता होगी केवल और केवल तभी पानी जो है बांध से छोड़ा जाएगा। आंध्र प्रदेश के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का पत्र मुझे प्राप्त हुआ था और साथ ही साथ में आंध्र प्रदेश के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने केआरएमबी के चेयरमैन को भी पत्र लिखा था। हमने उसके कंटेक्स्ट में वापस प्रश्न का जवाब भी लिखा है। हमने बार बार उनको जो है केआरएमबी के माध्यम से भी और डायरेक्ट जेनको को लिख करके ये कहा गया है कि आप पावर जनरेशन को तुरंत बंद करें, लेकिन बंद करने के बजाय जेनको ने ये लिख दिया है कि अभी हम इसको बंद नहीं कर रहे हैं, फुल स्विंग पे तीनों प्लांट ऑपरेट करने चाहिए। हमने एक बार फिर तेलंगाना सरकार को चिट्ठी लिख करके कहा है कि इसे बंद किया जाना चाहिए।
In addition to this illegal and untimely withdrawal of water, Telangana government is constructing Palamuru Rangareddy lift irrigation scheme without any permission from CWC or KRMB and without getting environmental clearance. In disguise of drinking water project, they are constructing massive lift irrigation project which will pump 90 TMC of water every year at the level of 800 feet from Srisailam Dam, sir, through power generation from left bank and through Palamuru Rangareddy lift, Kalvakuttu lift, Dindi and SLBC tunnel scheme. The Telangana government will be able to draw or consume 8 TMCs of water per day at the level of 800 feet in Srisailam Dam, sir.
आंध्र प्रदेश रिऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक्ट में भी दोनों राज्यों के कृष्णा और गोदावरी दोनों नदियों पर बने हुए प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर दोनों राज्यों के इंटरेस्ट को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए केआरएमबी और जीआरएमबी कृष्णा रिवर मैनेजमेंट बोर्ड एंड गोदावरी रिवर मैनेजमेंट बोर्ड का गठन किया गया था, लेकिन 7 साल तक क्योंकि उसका नोटिफिकेशन नहीं हो पाया था। दोनों ही बोर्ड अपनी ड्यूटीज का निर्वहन करने के लिए प्रयास करते हैं, राज्य सरकारों को लगातार उसके लिए बातचीत करते हैं। हमें इस व्यवस्था को और अधिक सुचारू करने के लिए हमने हाल ही में दोनों बोर्ड्स के ज्यूरिसडिक्शन को नोटिफाई कर दिया है।
లోక్సభలో వైసీపీ ఎంపీల ఆందోళన కొనసాగుతోంది. లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
I introduce the bill, sir. Thank you. Now, item number 8, Essential Defence Service Bill 2021. Shri Ajay Bhatt ji.
Sir, with your permission, on behalf of the Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh, I rise to move for leave to introduce a bill to provide for the maintenance of essential defence services, so as to secure the security on nation and the life and the property of public at large, and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto.
Dhanyavad. Some notices have been received to oppose the introduction of the bill. Shri K. Suresh, you have anything to say? Not present. Shri N. K. Premchandra. I strongly oppose the introduction of the bill, as it is a draconian legislation to cut down the democratic and legitimate rights of the workmen in the country. Sir, the provisions in the bill is to prohibit the strike in essential defence services is the violation of fundamental rights guaranteed in Article 19 of the Constitution of India. The sole intention of the bill is to curtail the democratic rights of the defence civilian workers. Sir, the legitimate right of workers to strike is guaranteed in Industrial Dispute Act of 1947 and also in the latest Industrial Relations Code. Sir, the infringement of the legal right of the employees, that is civilian defence employees, is a violation of all these rights as well as the provisions of the ILO Convention. The ILO Conventions have already stated it is that the right to strike is the legitimate democratic
rights of the working class in the country. It is being unilaterally curtailed. The entire purpose of this legislation is to cut down the democratic rights of the working class in India. Hence, I strongly oppose and also I appeal to the chairman. This is not the way by which a bill is being introduced when the House is not in order. The House is not in order. When the House is not in order.